So this is the story all about how my life got twisted. Alright. Alright, let's start that over. Alright. So this is the story of how I entered the United States on a full ride scholarship to the University of Missouri. So I was, I'm a Jamaican international student, never had any plans of coming to the country of the United States. But I did well in track and field was my passion. Track and field was my love. It's what I've always wanted to be a part of. So I was doing well at the high school level back home in Jamaica, but I used to get a lot of injuries. So I would get injuries upon injuries, and I was like, what can I do to kind of remedy this problem, right? So I looked at the United States of America. I realized that they have a lot of opportunities for people. They have a lot of facilities, a lot of equipment. So that's kind of what got my head started on this whole international experience. Now, I still wasn't quite convinced until a few months before I was slated to go off to college. I was slated to graduate from high school, and I decided I had to make a change, or I had to make a position. I had to know what I was doing with my future. So it was at that point that I decided that, okay, I want to go to college. I want to go to college in the United States, right? Now, apparently I had no clue about the recruiting process. I did not know what to do. And I realized that I waited way too late to start this recruiting process. No one knew me. It was about, let's say, 5 months or 4 months or so before the next college season would start, or the next semester would start in the fall. And I had absolutely no recruiting experience. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know any coach. So it was really, a duck out of the water. Like, I had no clue of what it is I was supposed to do to start this recruiting process and to get into a college. So what did I do? I basically sat down and I created a list of around 200 schools, and I literally emailed 200 schools. Like, I literally sent them an email with my time, with my GPA. I didn't even do an SAT at the time, so I couldn't send them that. But I had 2 videos, one video of my 100 meters and another video of my 200 meters. And those happened to be my PER runs. So that was quite decent. So that's what I did. And I literally looked down a list of all the schools that I was interested in. And I sent an email to almost every single one. Now, I got a lot of replies because I was a decent athlete in high school, but the thing was, a lot of people were asking me if I could wait until next year because, money had run out and I waited too late. And I started to kind of get depressed because I was like, I waited so long for this, and, I should have known earlier. I should have started grinding, but I decided to just keep going and see what would happen. And then one coach from the University of Missouri was like, you know what, I'll take a shot on you, right? And he sent me out here on an official visit. So, I've never really been to the United States before, apart from pen relays. But yeah, I've never really been to, the country by myself. I was traveling alone. It was an exciting experience. I came here on my official visit, got to stay at a hotel, watched a football game in which Mizzou actually beat the University of Arkansas. And that was a great time. That was, I think, during Thanksgiving. So that was an amazing experience. I got to experience that whole Thanksgiving experience, which is something that we don't have back home in Jamaica, obviously, because of our different history. So it was a great experience. I went to the stadium and I was like, this stadium is actually bigger than the Jamaican National Stadium. Like, it was so huge. I was stunned and I was sold. I was sold immediately. And that's the reason why I just decided to go to the University of Missouri. And that's kind of how I went here. It was, an interesting journey, something that I probably wish I had spent more time doing, because I guess it would have been fun to go on even more official visits, you know, talk to a lot of different coaches, you know, get a feel into this whole recruiting process, because it can be quite exciting. But I did what I had to do. I talked to a lot of coaches at the beginning, and you know, I got a coach that was willing to take me on a full ride, and I am forever grateful to that man. And you know, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. And then now when I decided to transfer from the University of Missouri to Long Island University, I basically did the same thing. I got a list and I sent emails out again, and I talked to coaches, and I got myself into another school. And you know, I think I have, you know, a little bit of, you know, potential or talent in that region. I'm able to find people when I need them. So you know, it worked in my favor, and now you know, I'm graduated with a degree in sport management, and you know, I'm doing fine. So you know, I give thanks to the coaches that I've been with, and I give thanks to the United States of America for granting me this opportunity as a Jamaican. I can't believe I forgot the sales pitch. I'm here talking and talking, and I didn't even tell you guys what I want to do for you guys. So essentially, I can do the same thing for you guys. I can get your names out there to a lot of different coaches, hundreds of coaches all across the country, from Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, NAIA, anywhere you name it. I'll try to get your name out there. So if it is that you want to, you know, have my services at your disposal, then be free to hit me up, be free to comment. Please let me know so that I can help you as you help me. Thank you guys. To provide that service that I had mentioned, it will cost you a little bit, but there's also a free version. There's also something free that I could do for you guys. So if it is that you guys want something free, you guys can send me your information, send me your videos, send me your pictures, send me a statement as well. Send me a statement as to why it is that you would be a good fit for a college athletic program, and we will upload that as a video on this YouTube channel. And hopefully coaches will be there to look at you and to see what it is that you can provide to that program. So if you want a free option, that's a free option as well. I guess it will be more of like a mini kind of documentary of some sort, but basically you guys will present your videos, your pictures, and talk with us as to why this college coach should take you on.